What's up, Floaty McFly? Arsuaga. That girl. Order myself some. I don't know how they feel yet. I'm literally, I have the box right here. What's up, Kipchoga? Waza. That girl. Wait for a few more people to get here, but I'm just gonna, I want to do, what's up, Win Kick? Sean He. Let's see them crack the box. Yeah, we're gonna wait just a second for some people to get here, but the reason I wanted to do this was I'm gonna make a video on these shoes, but I want to get your guys' feedback, what you want to know about these shoes. So we'll open the shoes here in just a second, and but the whole point of this is I want you guys to be giving me input for what you want to see in the actual test of these shoes. I'm gonna test these hopefully tomorrow, and I want to know, what do you guys want to know about these shoes? So we got 12 people here. Did you cop a king deck? A king deck? What do you mean? What do you mean? Cop a king deck? Is that like a graphic, like a disorder graphic or something? Insole before and after use. Some insoles break down too fast. Oh, okay, Sean He, you want to know what the insoles are like? Maga Skater, I mean 30 stair rail seems legit. Oh, a Tyshawn board. Oh, gotcha. I should, huh? Maybe I'll put that on my Christmas list. What do you got? How do you guys feel about King skateboards? You guys like King skateboards? I want to know how many child slave labor hours were used to make this sellout's shoes. Be hard to calculate. You'd have to get a hold of some accountants or something. I don't know. Maybe you'd have to talk to the children themselves. I don't know, man. People throw that accusation around pretty loosely, I feel like. Both graphics already sold out. Wow, that was quick. Good for Tyshawn. I don't care. That girl, I don't know. Joe just buys twin tails. That's true. But I would skate a regular shape for a video. I've done it before. I actually I skated Nyjah's disorder shape, and I really actually liked it a lot. Honestly, get the Jamie Foy's Death Wish twin tail. I already have skated that one. I liked some things about it, didn't like other things about it. Okay, guys. Let me know, what questions do you have about this shoe? Anthony Valencia, hi, I love your videos. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Got 20 people here. All right. I'll try and open it towards the camera. First thing, why did they have to use this box? Is like ginormous. Why did they have to oh snap, Joe's cultured on decks. You're such a troll. What colorways do they have? I think right now they just have that green one, and then they have this white one. But yeah, look how big the shoe is. Look how big the box is. I feel like they've got to be spending so much money on shipping shoes, because when you ship stuff, it's not just the weight, but it's also how big the dimensions are. What's up, buddy? Say what up to the stream. Say what up to the stream. Say what's up, guys. I want to know the comfortability of a week of just walking in them instead of skating. They say hi, Silas. They say hi. Say hi. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just gonna walk in them, but I'm gonna skate in them. Sorry, look, you got a box. You got a box. He loves boxes. Okay. All right. Let's open these up. Local baby. All right. Here we go. Those are blown out with the lighting. So there we go. Local dog. Yeah, everybody's local over here. Yes. Okay. All righty. You guys can't see, but Silas is in the box right now. Okay. I would love to know the grippiness of the new bottom sole. All right, let's take a look at the sole. There you go. At that angle, you guys can kind of see it. But so this sole is really interesting. So the sole, it's not full rubber all the way. It's literally just like a web of rubber, and you can reach your finger straight through and touch the midsole. So it's way less rubber on the outsole, which is interesting because this shoe is supposed to be, Nyjah says he wanted his shoe to give him more support than his previous shoes. And I thought I skated both the Nyjah 1 and the Nyjah 2, and I thought they both had plenty of support. I both thought they had plenty of support, but he wanted more support with this shoe. So they redesigned the outsole. The first two shoes both have the same exact outsole. This outsole is different. Still a cup sole. Obviously, you can see cup sole all the way around. Be for real. How do the flicks feel when you skate them? It's the same shoe every year. That's funny. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, it is pretty much the same shoe every time, but this one's different. So I was just saying. So you got a brand new cup sole on these, and you can see really clearly the outsole. That's touching the midsole right there. Right back here, these like honeycombs things, they are filled in because that goes straight into the air zoom unit. So essentially that's the same air zoom unit they have in the Dunks, which was not in the Nyjah ones, if I'm not mistaken. Poor Joe, he has to review this shoe. What do you mean? This shoe, dude, here's the one drawback of this shoe. This shoe doesn't look like a skate shoe. But other than that, dude, this shoe is out of control. If you skate Nyjahs, you know that this is a good shoe. Okay, I respect your review, man. I hope everything goes well in your life. No hate. Yeah. I like them better than the Nyjah 2 because the all-white mesh in them gets all dirty from sweating. The Nyjah 3, the rubber looks built to last. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little bit more texture on this upper. I feel like that's not coming across on the camera. But there's like a texture. If you can hear that, my mic is so bad you probably can't hear that. Anyways, there's a texture on this upper material, so it's not just straight like the rubber that they've been using for the other shoes. They've got yeah, it's something different, or maybe the same rubber, but they just added a texture. But I thought what's cool is, you know how in the Nyjah 2s it had mesh. This one has no mesh. So it's similar to the Nyjah 1s where it was like all one piece, but then you can see that they've poked the holes out all the way along here. So it's got a ton of room, or a ton of like ventilation for your feet to breathe, which I think is really cool. That was a cool thing that I liked about the Ashads, is that they had really good ventilation. What material is on the inside of the heel? It looks like a cushioned and mesh, but the light is bright, so I can't see it. How stiff is the back of the shoe? Does it flex at all, or is it stiff? Wow, this shoe is hella stiff. There we go. Yeah, so this whole part of the shoe, look, when I bend it, it bends up here. So all the way through here, if you try and bend, nothing's happening. You're not bending from here back. And I think that's what Nyjah said is basically he's in a really interesting position where he needs to be able to have a shoe with good flick and really good board feel like a Volk, but it needs to have the support of like a really beefy cup sole, something that is really, really stiff and protective. So you can notice up here, there's, this outsole's there's not a lot to it up here, right? But then back here, this is where you have that stiffness, so that if you're jumping down something, you land primo, or you're bailing, coming down a rail or whatever, you've got extra support. This definitely feels like there's more support in this shoe in this zone than there has been in the past shoes, and maybe less support, like more board feel up here. So I don't know how that's going to be durability wise. Looks like a running shoe. Yep, it does look like a running shoe. Remember the Nike Tray? Looks like them. Roz 3 valve clips, same old thing. I look forward to your review, Joe, after skating it for a few weeks. What material is on the inside of the heel? It looks like it's cushioned. Okay, inside of the heel. So I'm not sure what you mean. Like, do you mean this right here? Sean, do you mean this right here? That pink? Is that what you're talking about? Do you think the laces will rip fast like the Nyjah 2? Toward the ankle. Oh, this? So this is all mesh. Yeah, this is all mesh. The heel collar is all mesh. Pretty... actually, honestly, this heel reminds me a little bit of the Ashads. The Ashad, like, really, the way that they shaped the heel on the Ashads, it really, like, grabbed your foot really nicely. This kind of reminds me of that. True to size, or should we size up? I'm not going to put them on right now. I'll put them on when I do the actual, like, first video testing them out. It's a fabric cover for the laces. It's old school. So I know there's a couple things that are problematic with this. So I saw Christian Flores, he ripped this lace right here doing heel flips. And basically you got this weird thing. I don't know if you guys can see that. But if you don't have a lace going through that, it's literally that. I mean, the laces are the only thing that's holding that on. So that's pretty poor design in my opinion. But I feel like Nyjah doesn't do a lot of regular heel flips. Do I feel like the laces are gonna rip? So I feel like that depends. Buddy, you are freaking me out. You are freaking me out. That depends. So if you're somebody that really flicks with like your whole foot, I feel like they're even on like the most ideal shoe for not ripping laces, there is some weirdo out there that flicks with his whole foot and somehow is able to break laces on like a Vans Authentic or something like that. But you look at the lace placement. For me, that I feel like that's far enough out of the way. Hey, buddy. I think that's far enough out of the way that it's not going to have any problems. Yeah, Nyjah's a switch heel monster. Yeah, but if you watch his switch heel, so you know how I always talk about heel flips? You go pinky toe in the corner pocket. Nyjah does not do that with his switch heel. Nyjah just literally gets the corner of the tail with his heel. So it's just and part of that is because his shoulders are closed. So yeah, his shoulders are closed. Let me put on my AirPods. Maybe that'll help with the audio a little bit. How's the audio sound? Can you guys hear me okay? With the Silas screaming? Yeah, you can 100% see that with his foot position. Yeah, his foot is like, his toes are like hella hanging off the board, and he like gets it with just the edge of his heels. But again, I feel like it just comes down to his body position. His shoulders are like super closed. Any visible stitching anywhere on the shoe, or is it all glued? So, here, buddy. Yeah. So you can see back here, you can see some stitching. Let's see if we can get that to show up on the camera. Can you see that stitching? So they're stitching around the cup, the heel cup. Some more stitching, just like all through here is stitched. Obviously there's stitching around here, but as far as like where the action is happening, that is all glued, and it's a one-piece upper. Buddy, you getting frustrated? You getting frustrated? Okay. Yeah, so one-piece upper, so you're not gonna have to worry about stitching at all. What's up, Joe? Leaving on my mission soon. Got called to serve in Washington. Miss a bunch of skating, but I'm excited nevertheless. Shout out to you. Where are you going in Washington? Logan. I find it strange that they are Volks. These are not Volks. These are not Volks. You can clearly see that this is what a Volk means. Volk means that this piece on the side is separate from the piece on the bottom. And you can clearly see this, the midsole and the outsole are all together. Basically, the upper is glued onto this. The outsole is all one piece. Tacoma. Sick, dude. I was born not far from there in Redmond, Washington. Also a little, but do you have... Logan Soares asking, also a little random, but have you skated any Last Resorts yet? No. Let me know. Would you guys be interested in seeing me skate Last Resorts? What are your thoughts? Skating Last Resorts. My thing with Last Resorts is I feel like they're basically knockoff Vans. To me, they're knockoff Vans. What's up? I'm Not Basic. Why do you guys like if you like Last Resorts, I want to know, why do you like Last Resorts? Is it the look of them, that they're like so simple? What's up, Donovan? Why, like, what is the appeal to you? For those of you that like them, what is the appeal of Last Resorts? Because it's like, all right, this shoe, you cannot argue that the amount of time and effort and technology that went into this shoe, that Last Resorts are like a better shoe. Like, this is designed for your foot way better than a Last Resort is. So, like, is it aesthetic? What is it? Like, what is it? I personally can only skate in Vans and Strays. That used to be me, dude. I used to literally only skate Stray. Strays is super underrated. If you like Volks, I skate old schools. I feel like Last Resort's sole is thicker than Vans waffle, so they don't change shape over time. Really, I feel like it's the opposite, but I haven't skated them. I've just looked at them, and the waffle cup seems way thicker than what they've got going on, because the waffle cup is a cup sole, whereas the oh, you're just saying the waffle pattern. That girl, are you saying waffle pattern or waffle cup? Because the waffle cup on Vans is way thicker than what's going on with the Last Resorts. Yeah, just the waffle, the grip. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I haven't got enough enthusiasm from you guys to justify Last Resorts, but I feel like I keep seeing Last Resorts pop up everywhere. Like, I see more and more people skating Last Resorts, which is sick. Vans Waffle Cup was a failure? What are you talking about, dude? That's the only thing that I feel like Vans did right, was the Waffle Cup. I only skate Vans because the locals by my area never have my size, and Zumi never does too. I don't know if they've changed. I just skate Emerica. IV True ID? What does that mean? Hector, what model of Emericas do you skate? STX. What's that mean, Donovan? Last Resort is for extreme technical tricks like impossibles and switch stuff. Yeah, I'm with that. I guess I see that. I see that like depending on the type of skating that you do. I personally am just at a point where my feet hurt, and if I skate in thin shoes like Vans or any Volk shoe, my feet are just gonna hurt, and it's not worth it to me. I would rather skate in a golf looking shoe like this and have my this guy. Do you see this guy's face when he's pulling off my hat? And not have my and not have my and not have my feet hurt. This dude. I'm an Etnies kind of guy. I like the Jocelyn's. I hear that though. I hear that everybody that skates Etnies skates the Jocelyn's. That's one of like I think maybe the best skate shoes of all time. I've never skated it, but I've never heard anybody complain about a Jocelyn. I feel like it's the core skate shoe version of a Dunk as far as like impact protection. It's kind of bulky. It just doesn't have the aesthetic. Obviously, the Dunk is completely like different aesthetic, but like a lot of people that skate Dunks skate them for the drop protection. Specifically, the Waffle Cup on Vans Wavy was too thin. Interesting. I never skated the Vans Wavy, but I wanted to. I still might. Joe, get the FP Insoles Game Changer. I actually talked to FP Insoles and tried to get them to send me some stuff, but I think I came off wrong and they decided not to send me anything, so that sucks. You live and you learn. I've tried so many shoes, but always come back to Americas. Now I just stick with them. Use FP insoles. They're amazing. Yeah, well, I mean, you look at this. This is literally, you guys, I don't know if you can see, but that is like paper thin. It's like the insole's pretty much nothing. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Well, you tell them. Yeah, this insole's pretty much, and you can squish it like the Ashad insole made out of the React foam that had some real like impact protection, and you could feel it when you squished it. You're like, oh yeah. But this feels like literally nothing. But that's how literally every single Nyjah shoe has felt up to this point. Make a video on footprint insoles, dude. I know. I've been meaning to for years. Like, I feel like that's one of the like. I don't know. That is just such a simple YouTube video idea, but I haven't. I've almost pulled the trigger on buying FP footwear, like buying Neen Williams shoe, the Intercept or whatever it is. I think I put it in my cart and then wussed out. Per the Nike website, dude, ZTX, you're coming for me. Vulcanized constructions fuses the outsole into the upper for a streamlined look and low to ground ride. Okay. I'm calling BS on Nike because I'm telling you, I'm looking at this right now and it's not vulcanized. They may have tried to make it feel like a vulcanized shoe, but it's not vulcanized. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm I'm kind of a shoe guy, so like I know what vulcanized means, and this is not vulcanized. On the Ashads, the Nike SB Ashads, they added like a vulcanized strip, so maybe they're claiming like something, but no, there's no vulcanization on this one. I do think I got a defective shoe here. Look at this. You see that? I think it's defective. I think I got a defect. Bro, Joe, make a Discord. Honestly, I should. Oh, I was going to grab the other shoe, and I think Silas took it. 1 second. Let me grab. Where'd you put the shoe? All right, let's look at this other shoe. Okay. Man. Yeah, I think this one's defective. You see that right there? And then you look at it right there. This one is like a smooth line all the way around the toe cap. And then this one has like a chunk missing. I think that they didn't quite get the upper all the way down before gluing it or something. Yeah, that toe cap on the Nyjah shoe is whack. You think this is whack? What do you mean? You mean this? That girl? Do you mean this one? Like the defect? It's like a shoe that's made pre-broken in for contests. Dude, you guys are crazy, man. I honestly, I think if you get a pair of these shoes, you would be blown away by how good they skate. I've never been disappointed by a pair of Nyjahs. You can say what you want about how they look. It is kind of like a hard thing to commit to these shoes because I don't dress like Nyjah, and so if you don't dress like Nyjah, these shoes don't really make sense. Like look-wise. Yeah, they skate good for a week maybe. Dude, you're just hating, bro. These shoes last for. I mean, okay. I haven't skated these shoes, but my other Nyjahs, I've never had a Nyjah like blow out quick. They've always lasted a long time. All right. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like behind on the comments here. After you put them in on, can you let us know if it's a narrow shoe? Most Americas are pretty wide, but Nyjah looks narrow. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just bet that this is a really narrow shoe. I feel like every Nyjah shoe has been narrow, but I don't mind my feet. I can do wide, I can do narrow. So I guess I'm not a great judge of it, but I'm pretty sure you can bet on these being a narrow shoe. Let's see. I've never tried a pair of Nikes, but if I do, it'll be the Shanes. The Shanes were a really good shoe. The Shane, I actually really like the Shanes, and I'm not a big vulcanized guy. It's all opinion, but I love the Shanes in the beginning. That girl says, I love the Intercept. Game changer insoles are so good though. What did you like about the Intercept, that girl? Do you feel like the Intercept lasted a long time? Do you feel like the impact protection was good? I'm curious because it's kind of a weird looking shoe. Honestly, a lot. I feel like there's some similarities. The Intercept and some of those FP shoes look like they wish that they were this shoe. There's like big panels, 1 or 2 piece uppers. Yeah, I see some similarities there. It's really more of a visual thing. Vans and Strays, younger, aren't super long, and the shoe doesn't look long. I also switch board sizes. Other shoes make my feet feel huge. Anyone else? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the lower profile of the shoe, I feel like the longer it makes your foot feel. I don't know. Okay, so back to this Discord thing. If we had a Discord, what would we do in the Discord? I'm like a part of 1 or 2 Discords, but I don't actually participate. So what would we do in the Discord if I made a Discord? Do you think it will last for a few months? I think that this will last a month and a half to 2 months. That's my prediction. Minimum a month and a half. I think I can make this go a month and a half. But also I get so many shoes that I don't know if I'll skate this to its death. I really hope they release more colors besides white and black. Yeah, I think now it's just a thing though that Nyjah's starting with this white color. I think he's smart because white and black are timeless, and he's trying to get appeal outside of skateboarding too. Like this is a sick shoe if you are just wanting to go work out. Like say you just want to go lift weights, or I don't know, just do something active or whatever. Like I feel like this is just a good all-around shoe, not just for skateboarders, for regular people too. Nyjah shoe looks like a running shoe, but way too narrow for my wide feet. Yeah, That's the thing is you've got to decide whether or not you are okay with skating in a running shoe because that's pretty much what this is. It is like the perfect casual slash active gym shoe, but also they're really good for skateboarding. Like it's almost like this is just a good all around shoe, and so you're not limited to just skating in it. But at the same time, if you don't have that steez, then I don't know. It's kind of a tough one to pull. This is a tough aesthetic, I feel, for a lot of people. Um, the way they skate, I don't really know how they would be visually, but I'm not a fan of it, in my opinion. Yeah, like looking at it top down. Imagine looking top down at these. They look wild, dude. They look like soccer shoes top down. You're like staring at your board, about to flick some soccer shoes, do a kickflip. I think I'll get used to it though. In my opinion, I'm a 9. They look like 12s on me. Really? Well, you know what they say. People that have size 12 feet have size 12 gloves. That girl, we need 1 month of use. Yeah, I'll skate him for a month, but like I'm gonna do multiple videos. So I'm gonna make probably a video tomorrow or the next day testing the shoes out and giving you guys my initial like first impressions of how they feel. And then I'll also do like a wear test. Um yeah, so I'll squeeze a few videos out of these shoes, get a few different angles. Let's see. The lace loop in the Nyjah 2 blew out quicker than the actual shoe. Are you talking about this thing, ZTX? You talking about that weird thing? This thing is dumb. Like I wish you could just take it off. Or if there was a way, they should have just glued it right here. They should have just glued it. I might glue it onto the upper right here. They never should have made this like detached. It should have stayed. It should have been one piece all the whole way. Let's see. I have wide feet, so maybe not get them. Intercept. Okay, that Intercept has a huge toe box padding. You literally can't break your toe. Yeah, see it. That's why I kind of don't really vibe with it. I feel like the toe box looks too big. I'm a 9, but I have wide feet. That's why I use Vans. Yeah, everybody that likes like that has wide feet seems to like Vans. I've also heard New Balance can be good for wide feet. We'd all hate on Nyjah's shoe in the Discord. So that I make a whole Discord so you guys can just hate on this shoe. I wear a 13, so my feet look big in every shoe I skate. Yeah, it's tough, dude. Big guys on a skateboard, that's a tough one. I feel like skateboarding is one of the one things where like being tall is not really is harder. Like it's better to be an average height than it is to be taller. Like everything else though, I mean sports, you're better to be taller. There's a green colorway out already. Yeah, I don't like that green colorway though. That girl, I'm a 13 too. Yeah, you all have big feet. Yeah, Rowan's made my shoe felt huge. I couldn't really skate with them. It ended up making me switch board sizes from 8 to 838. But to be honest, the best choice I've made, even when wearing my favorite Vans. Yeah, dude, 838 is like perfect size. Like 838 is the size for me. I love 838. They look like an elite pro skater shoe. Hard to relate to as a beginner personally. Yeah, that's true. Also, like you show up to the park and you're like a beginner wearing these, I feel like people are gonna be like, oh, you probably just started skating and you think Street League is everything and you think Nyjah is the coolest ever. And so you bought his shoe and you can't even ollie. I feel like that's a vibe right there. That's a vibe. So yeah, I could understand as a beginner not wanting to buy these, not wanting to be that guy. If they do make another colorway, and if it's nice, I'll get my hands on a pair. What does your son think of the shoe? I mean, he grabbed one of them and took it into the other room and put it in a box. I think he's into it. He loves shoes. My son, literally, we have a whole rack of shoes, and he pulls the shoes off and takes them everywhere. He loves shoes, and he'll try and wear my shoes all the time. Going to the movies, best skateboarding channel. Feels like you take us skating with you. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much. That is, you guys are so nice. It blows me away anytime somebody like does that. What is that called? You donate money or whatever. That freaking like, it's like a glitch in the matrix that you guys appreciate what I do enough to actually spend money. So thank you very much. Honestly, that's why I do these live streams though, is because I'm trying to make it feel like you guys are coming with me when I'm filming these videos. It is so hard for me to conceptualize that you guys are on the other side of the camera. But if I'm live streaming and you guys are commenting, it helps me kind of make that connection in my head that you guys are there, that, I'm talking to you guys. When I'm talking to the camera, you guys are going to be on the receiving end of that eventually. And that's why I love doing these live streams, is because I want to feel like you guys are coming with me and that it's not just, me talking to a camera, because I hate talking to a camera. Like, worst part of being a YouTuber, in my opinion. But this is sick. Hanging out with you guys, like live streaming, this is so sick. I love doing this. I use a 838 steep concave. Sounds nice. Primitive has a nice 838 shape. Do you like mellow? No, I don't. I'll skate anything. Okay, I can skate whatever it is, but I don't know. Mellow shapes, I feel like they get squishy too quick, and then they just feel like they are breaking from, like, I don't know. They start squishing, they start creaking. Also, like, I'm 190 pounds, so I'm a dense boy, so I feel like I don't skate enough drops to break boards, but if I have a flat board, I feel like it loosens up too quick. What's up, Eric M? All right, let's keep going down. Everyone hates on Nyjah no matter what he does, but the Ashads are amazing. I agree, Lonnie Hutchison, but the Ashads would not last for me. I feel like they just went too quick. Alex Moore. 8125 to 825 feels golden, size 9 feet. Yeah, I'm size 9 for skating though. I do skate a smaller shoe. I skate size 8.5, and I'm on 825 right now. 825 and 838 are like perfect. 825 is nice because I'm trying to work on flip tricks and stuff. So, but 838 for when my stuff is dialed, 838 I feel like is the best. Is that the first super chat on this channel ever? No, it's not. But thank you for telling me what it's called. It's called freaking super chat. It's a noob. No, the last stream we did, people like donated $20. It was crazy. Yeah. Going to the movies, it really does feel that way. Like you're a skating homie. Dude, that's sick. I'm glad that comes across. Like, that's literally, I'm not the most friendliest person in real life, okay? So if you come up to me at the skate park, I'll probably be like, yo, what up? But don't expect me to be like talking to you. But I understand that part of this job is like interacting. So it's nice, like, streaming's like I get to interact like at a distance. I know that sounds selfish, but that's kind of the way it is, especially at the park. Like, people come up to me and say what up, and it always makes me happy, like when people come up to me and they're like, oh, I love your videos and that. But I always feel this weird pressure to like skate really well when you guys find me at the skate park or whatever. And sometimes it does make me skate better because I'm like trying to, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm like such a bad skater, but I'm out here like trying to impress people. But then other than that, like, sometimes it makes me skate worse, but also I sometimes feel this pressure to like focus more on talking to you like talking to like a fan than actually skating, and I'm there to skate. So it's like this weird like pull between like trying to be like not feel like I'm above anybody because I'm not. I don't. I guess I don't feel like that. I just don't want to come off that way. But at the same time, I just want to skate. Um, let's see. I'm old school. I need a 775 size 9 shoes, 165 pounds, Mr. Moose. That was me back in the day. 775, man. I remember when I was a kid on a 775, and I was like, the big kids were skating 8s, and I was like, oh man, I need to get an 8 because that's what the big kids skate. And then I got an 8, and I was like, all right, now I'm valid. Um, Went from 825 to 8138 and a smaller wheelbase. Feels good. Yeah, sometimes it's nice just going down just a hair. It feels nice because your board is just flipping like a little bit more effortlessly. Yeah, I sometimes I like that. I love 838, but coming down to 825 or even down to like 8125, and you're just like, wow, it doesn't take as much work. It's nice to feel that every now and again. Drop in the chat if you skate 775 Roz 3 Val Clips. Going to the movies. I want the Bucky flight deck so bad. My wife would kill me if I buy another deck though. I don't know what the shape is on that Bucky flight deck, but I skated a flight deck and I hated it. I absolutely hated the shape. The construction of it is really cool, but I hated the shape. It was too flat and it didn't break, but it like flexed like crazy. I really hated the flight deck, but I'm sure they have multiple like shapes and molds and whatnot. Length and wheelbase have a bigger effect on flip tricks, in my opinion. Yeah, I would say it's 50-50, and it probably depends on the person, but yeah, I feel like wheelbase is definitely underrated when it comes to flipping your board. Probably the shorter your wheelbase, the faster you get that snap and that flick. That white will be dirty. Everybody says that. I'm just going to say this. Everybody complains about white shoes, but at the end of the day, you see somebody skating white shoes at the park, you don't think, wow, they're dirty. You just think, wow, those are white shoes. Like, I don't know. I think that's almost like an urban myth that like white shoes are going to get dirty. And yeah, they do get dirty, but still most of the shoes going to be white. So they'll still look white. Enrique Meza, what's up, dude? If you sell shirts that say pinky toe corner pocket, I'm buying. That would be so funny. Pinky. Drop it in the chat if you want me to make pinky toe corner pocket merch. Probably not, but that's funny. Maybe down the line. That's so funny. Pinky toe corner pocket. Have a good night, everyone. Got to get the kids to bed. All right, peace out, Magus. Skater 420. I'm that basic, pretty random, but do you have tips on backside 180s? Like it's either I land it, but I don't keep going the direction I was heading, or I do land it, but I slip out when I actually do go the same direction. All right, I'm that basic. You're slipping out. So with back 180s, here's how you need to think about it. So if you're skating right here, this is the skateboard. You're riding on it. This is me leaning forward. This is me leaning backwards. So with an ollie, you kind of lean forward so you can like drag and level out the board. But with a back 180, if you lean forward and then you turn around, you're going to shoot out. So with back 180s, you need to keep your weight over your back foot a little bit because your back foot becomes your front foot. So local Apple user cancel. That's funny. Yeah, Apple till death, dude. Yeah, so just try and who was it? I'm that basic. I'm that basic. Just try and keep the weight over your back foot more. Yeah, and also do the arm swing thing. It's really just an ollie with your weight a little bit like pretty much centered, but a little bit over your back leg, just a little bit, and then just swing your arms one forward, one backwards, and do an ollie, and it'll just take you all the way around. Okay. Are you planning on testing out the dragon wheels? Honestly, if you guys really, really want it, if I get a lot of people saying to do it, then I might. But I feel like a lot of people have like done that video, and I personally don't want to skate them because they're quiet. They're soft and they're quiet. It's like I don't want that. Dragons are amazing. Puxto, what's up, dude? Joe with the perfect tips again. Daniel Benfer. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Do you want to say what up to the chat? What's good? Yeah. What's going on? Do you want some shoes? Do you want some Nyjah 3s? Yeah, Spitfire Formula 4s, for me, they are the only wheel that's worth skating. Did your show... Oh, your show turned off. Your show turned off. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Come here. Okay. Let's see. What's the chat say? Drop a W for Silas. Drop W's in the chat for Silas. It's you. It's you. That's you. W. The dragons are amazing. The higher rebound on the dragons makes them faster than cruisers. I thought that too about the Formula 4 until the dragons. Buddy, they're dropping W's in the chat for you. W's in the chat for you, bro. Look, there's W's in the chat for you, bro. Oh my gosh. This engagement's unreal. Yeah? Oh my gosh, look at these W's in the chat. Sai, you literally... Sheesh. W's we're out of control, buddy. We're out of control. This live stream's out of control. It's out of control. You guys are so funny. Any kickflip tips? I go too far ahead, like my front foot on the nose. Something I want. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want in here, kiddo? Do you want a granola bar? Should I get you a granola bar? Here. You want a granola bar? Silas. Times local Joe shoe collab. That's so funny. Yeah. Oh, you don't want that? You guys are so funny. That literally made my night. The W's in the chat. That was so funny. Okay, buddy. Much love. How's the little guy? What's up, Max? He's good, man. He's just frustrated with me. Silas is an angel. Yeah, no, he's perfect. He's perfect, huh? Yeah, what happened? I think your show broke. Your show broke. I know, that's the worst. That's the worst. Oh. Coco? Yeah, he loves Coco Melon. Coco? My board always shoots. Okay. My board always shoots forward when I try kickflips. All right. Any tips on kick? Let's get back to this one. Any tips on kickflip tips? I go too far ahead, like my front foot on the nose. Sorry, I'm a little confused by your question. Maybe rephrase that question, and I think I'll give you a tip, but I'm a little confused what you're asking there. But yeah, just rephrase. You land front foot on the nose. Oh, and the board shoots backwards. Okay, so is this what's happening? You're kickflip, and then you go poof, like that? Is that? Yeah, it sounds to me like you're just leaning a little bit too forward. So I think of it like you want to have 80% of the weight on your front foot and 20% of the back on the back foot. That's kind of the pressure, but if you do more than that, I think it'll mess you up. So yeah, just try and stay more centered and try to, I know this is stupid. This is like a stupid tip, but sometimes stupid tips are the best tips. But literally just think jump above your board. Like do the kickflip motion, but literally just jump above your board. If you jump straight up above your board, you'll come down straight onto your board. So the more centered you are as you jump up and as you pop the trick, the more balanced you're going to be coming down. So if you do everything good as you're jumping up, everything will go good as you're coming down. That's one thing about skateboarding that's really interesting is with pretty much every trick is usually done in the first quarter of the jump. So say you jump, this is the start of the jump, this is the top of the jump, so that's halfway, and then you come down, that's the full jump. So you've got the up is the first half, down is the second half. The trick is usually like made, it's like you make or break the trick in the first half of the jump, the first half of the up. Like that's where if you're getting something wrong, it's usually right there. So it sounds to me like in that first initial off, not completely balanced. If you stay center and more balance, as you take off, everything else, the rest of the trick going up, coming down, is all going to stay more balanced. So I would just focus on that. What's up, bro? Shout out to Serbia. Serbia, dude. Dobre dzień. Dobre dzień. Dober dan. Is that right, Lazar? Dober dan. Dober dan. Yo, we got it, dude. You know I'm out here with some Slavic languages. It's 3 a.m. Hell yeah. Dude, there's so many Serbians in Australia. There's so many Serbians. When I lived in Australia, in Sydney, so many Serbians. So that's how I knew. Dober dan. Dober dan. Keeping your shoulders square, J. Carl. That's a good tip. That will also help you stay more balanced. Laggy can use at the last 10 seconds of the tip. Oh, can I say the last 10 seconds of the tip? Yeah, well, I was pretty much just saying the same thing, but if you can stay balanced as you jump up, you're going to be good. So if you just focus on staying balanced as you crouch down and as you jump up, everything else will work itself out. So stay over the board as you bend down and as you jump up, and that is going to help everything else fall into place. Melbourne is our city. I was in Sydney, but I've heard there's like hella Greek people in Melbourne, hella Serbian people. There's just a lot of different cultures in Australia, which is sick. Alexander K, you watching the World Cup? A little bit. Like I'm following it. I watched the United States games, but they're out now. But they played good. I'm a soccer guy. Like I quit skateboarding as a kid because I thought I was going to be like Lionel Messi. And when that didn't happen, that's when I started skating again. I wish I never would have stopped. But anyways, I feel like I wasted so much of my life on soccer because it's like I don't even play soccer anymore. And I don't really have desire to do it. But it's hard not to get excited watching the World Cup. Do I have an MLS team? No. No. I mean, Real Salt Lake, I've been to a few of their games. Max says, who you got for Sodi, man? Who's taking it? Bro, it'll be interesting. But here's my hot take about Sodi. I don't think it should be Tyshawn. So that's my hot take. I watched Tyshawn's part today, the King Skateboards part. So much, it was only a 2-minute long part, and half of it was like slow-mo and like antics. It wasn't like I don't know, it wasn't fast paced. And I feel bad because I know Tyshawn wanted Sodi, but I heard Tyshawn wasn't nominated or something by Thrasher. No way. He has to be nominated. There's no way he wasn't nominated. Are the nominations up? That'd be crazy if he wasn't nominated. That's like, I don't know. I don't think Tyshawn should win it, but he definitely is like in the running. But what really like pushed me away from Tyshawn was the fact that Louis Lopez's part was absolutely insane. And I was just like, it had such an impact that it was like, I don't know. Oh, TJ Rogers, dude. TJ Rogers wasn't nominated. Well, I don't know. Are the nominations official? Yeah, I could see TJ Rogers not being nominated though. I feel like he has some beef with Thrasher, so that could just be a personal issue. Any back 180 back one nose grind tips? Bro, no. I wish I could do that trick. Good night. It's time for me to skate. All right, have a good sesh. Okay. I hope Louis wins, to be honest. Damn, I didn't know he had beef. What happened? I had no idea. I don't know what the beef is with TJ and Thrasher, except for that on the 9 Club, he said that he's like, Thrasher's not going to nominate me. There's no chance I'll ever get Skater of the Year. Basically, like, almost like calling Thrasher out in like a subtle like way. Like, he didn't like get into it, but he was just like, yeah, there's no way I'm ever going to be nominated. That's TJ Rogers said that. And I mean, you're saying that he didn't get nominated, but I haven't seen any nominations yet. So I hope Louis wins, to be honest. Yeah, I would love to see Louis win. If Louis wins, I'm not going to be bummed. If Tyshawn wins, I'm going to be like, all right, this is kind of, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't deserve it, but I think Nyjah's going to win. Nyjah's my pick. I just don't think there's any beating Nyjah. Nyjah. The reason I got these shoes is because Nyjah's trending. I'm cranking out content around these stupid shoes that are golf shoes because Nyjah's gonna win Skater of the Year and he's gonna be trending, and I'm trying to get those views. Logan H. Joe, have you ever tried a handstand on a board? I have. It didn't go good. Like I didn't even get close. Kevin Bradley winning. B-Rob, let's go. KB. Oh man, that would be hilarious. When did Sodi start? I don't remember when I was skating as a kid. I feel like it was like the 90s sometime. Nyjah or Yuto probably gonna win. I can agree with Nyjah. Definitely do not agree with Yuto. I don't think has Yuto put out any parts this year besides he was in For Love. KB bulk footy. Yeah, imagine he just drops like KB drops a 20-minute part like out of nowhere. That would be so funny. Nyjah's new parts are instantly legendary. I agree with the Nike SB part, but I don't think I don't know, just because he's Nyjah, they'll probably age fine, but his last part was on a whole nother level. The Shine On part was not. I don't know. Those shoes look sick. If they are durable, I want to get them. Yeah, I think they will be durable. I think they will be durable. Nyjah about fell off a bridge into the freeway. Let him have it. That's funny. That girl, Sodi began in 1990. Yeah, there you go. So, I guess I was going to say it's still relatively a new thing, but I mean, it's older than me. Okay. Before we've got 24 people in here. I don't know if you're the original 24 people. Now we're down to we're bleeding. We're down to 21. We're losing people. Again, I'm going to be filming a video with these shoes. All right, here they are. The Nyjah 3s. What questions do you guys have about these shoes? I want to hear what questions you guys have about the shoes so I know how to make a video that you guys are going to be stoked on. In your Opinion, what's the most satisfying trick to land? Crooked grind. Yeah, crooked grind for sure. Drop your comments. What do you want to know about this shoe when I skate it for the first time, probably tomorrow? Question number 1, how easily do they break in? Good question. I'm going to make a list real quick. I'm going to make a list of questions that you guys have about the Nyjah 3s. Nyjah 3 questions list. All right, first, how easily do they break in? Everybody. All right. You're going to be filming a month's worth of videos in these shoes, please. Yeah, I probably will. Durability and board feel. Okay. Durability and board feel. Yeah, buddy. Is it durable? How is the flick considering the plastic material? Flick considering plastic material. Buddy, why are you hitting me? I wonder how the outside heel, how the outside of the heel, okay. How is the heel? You mean like the face of the heel is going to hold up for like heel flips? Heel flip wear is what I'm going to say. Or ability. Probably the dumbest way to phrase that. Okay. Other questions you guys have? Other questions do you have? Take a good look. We got some bunch of, it looks like they took a hole punch, punched a bunch of holes in there. I wonder how quick the ollie and kickflip holes will happen. Local Joe streaming for over an hour. Yeah, dude, I'm out here. I'm about this stream life, dude. This is fun. Is the padding good? They seem thicker than the last 2 models. Okay. How is the padding compared to Nyjah 1 and 2? Okay. I'm telling you, dude, that's what it looks like. It looks like a hole punch shoe. Looks like they literally just came through and they're like, all right, we need ventilation. Like, like Scott over in R&D is like punching out his binder holes and just comes over, starts going ham on the upper. They look good, bro. I might get some. Yeah, I personally like the look of them. The only issue is that it's like you got to dress like Nyjah. So it's hard, dude. I don't own any Nike sweats. How am I supposed to swag out in these with no Nike sweats? Am I supposed to wear these with my freaking jorts, dude? Some jorts and some running shoes? Like, what am I doing out here? Also, like, the all white, dude. Oh, man. Nyjah needs to... I feel like he had some good colorways with his Nyjah, too. Like, the red, black, and white colorway of the Nyjah 2 was beast. Cool vid, heart BPM. Thanks. Just straight fit jeans or short shorts with Nike socks? Yeah, dude, I might have to rock the short shorts. That's, dude, you got me, dude. I'm literally gonna wear short shorts. I got my short shorts, dude. If you're OG, you remember the short shorts. Wear short shorts, the Nyjahs, oversized black hoodie with a cap. Yeah, that's the vibe. What is it? You want to go out? You want to go out? All right, 1 sec. I'm gonna let Sai. You want to go out? Okay. Here you go. Sai. You want to go out? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Nah, I would wear some jeans still. Yeah, I don't wear jeans. NBA jersey over a hoodie. That's so funny. Yeah, you want to go? Go find mama. Go find mama. Go find mama. But there she is. There she is. All right. Yeah, Ben Izzo. Okay, guys, last call for questions about the Nyjah 3. Anything you're wondering? I'm really curious about this right here. I've never seen this in shoes where they literally just have the midsole showing through. If they become too loose with time, okay. Do they get what do you call that? Like not soggy, but yeah, I know what you mean. Get too loose over time. Okay. All right, guys, we got a little bit of a list here. Yeah, keep an eye out for the video. We've got a video dropping tomorrow. In-depth board setup video tomorrow. Like super in-depth. Probably more than you want to know. It's like a 20-minute video. Oh, the captain. How much you get made fun of at the park. Well, I may not be that good, but at my local, I'm usually one of the better dudes there. So I don't think anybody's really making fun of me. I feel like there's just a pecking order. You can't be like, I don't know. I'm not even that good. So like, but you definitely can't make fun of people that are better than you unless they're your homie. No, I mean with the jaws. No, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying is you can't. I can wear whatever I want. If somebody's better than me, they can wear whatever they want. I'm not gonna give them grief. If they're worse than me, I'll make fun of them all day. That's just the skate park hierarchy, dude. You think you will feel more air in the shoe because you can see the insole? No, because or you can't. This is the midsole. There's no air coming through right there. There's no way. But maybe because the freaking hole punch, Local Joe gonna get made fun of for wearing the Nyjahs. For Nyjahs. That's actually I'm gonna add that to my list. That girl. Did I get made fun of? That's gonna be part of my review of the shoes. How much did you get made fun of at the park? That's a valid thing because I when I wore the freaking Ashads, everybody was like, "Are these real or rep? You freaking troll!" Very lonely. Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. I mean, you got me. I can't say anything. I dug my own grave. Ashads are bae. Yeah. Did Please send you these? You guys are so funny, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm such a meme. I don't. Yeah, these are real, guys. These are real. I can show you the freaking from Nike on the box. Like these are real. You're so funny. What's up, Joe? Just wanted to stop by and say I love your videos and content, man. I'm from Utah, so it's fun to hear in your Q&A that you're in St. George. Hopefully I'm remembering that. Yeah. St. George, Utah. We're supposed to be getting a new skate park here in the next year and a half. That's what they say. So who knows? Maybe Nyjahs skate good if they last longer than F. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. I get why people don't want to skate Nyjahs. Have you made it? How have you made it so long on YouTube without a gifted hater video? What do you mean? Very lonely. I've gotten roasted, dude. I'm on that. I have that trophy. I have that trophy on my shelf. Gifted hater roasted me a couple times, dude. I know he's mentioned you, but never a full video. Well, bro, like let's be real here. I don't know. You're probably not a fan of me. I don't know if you are or not, but like, let's be honest. I'm not a very big. Like, what's he gonna get out of like dedicating a whole video to me? I'm just not that like relevant. Like, I have a few people that, like, mess with me, but, like, he's going after big dogs, dude. He's just like me. We're trying to get Nyjah in our titles and thumbnails and trying to, hell yeah, dude, appreciate that. I'm glad you've been around for so long. Um, yeah, I for sure thought you were just being rude, but no, look, dude, I am not, I am not gonna drive big views for, Gifted Hater. But, like, he's made stuff on me and whatnot, and I responded or whatever, but I just don't think, like, Gifted Hater posts, like, what? Like, once every week, maybe once every 2 weeks, and usually it's about, like, something trending. Um, it's just, yeah, dude. Dude, I freaking you don't understand, like, I like Gifted Hater. I think he's a genuinely nice dude. Um, you actually accepted Gifted Hater's advice, and we all love you for it. I don't know if I could totally did. I think I at first I took his advice, and then I was like, screw that. Like, I got to where I got by, like, my little formula, and then I burned out my formula, and then I was kind of forced to do what Gifted Hater suggested in the first place. But, like, at the end of the day, like, Gifted Hater's not my guy. Like, you guys are my people. I'm more interested in what you guys have to say. That's why I'm doing these live streams, is because I'm trying to understand you guys. Like, I don't care about, like, Gifted Hater's opinions on my channel. If he's bothered by the fact that I use the word hacks in my title or thumbnail, or I clickbait pro, I don't care. Like, if that's a problem with you guys, then I care. If that's a problem with Gifted Hater, I don't care. But I care what you guys, like, care about. I work for you guys. That's how I see it. Is like, I'm this TV show or whatever, and yeah, I work for you guys, right? So whatever you guys want to see, that's what I'll do. Gifted Hater is always mad because he can't skate. What are you talking about? Gifted Hater is a beast, dude. Like, I would love to be as good as Gifted Hater. Not a problem for us, but it is an obvious Gifted Hater target. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when I was making all those hacks videos, that's low hanging fruit for him. But, like, what am I doing right now that he's gonna, like, pick apart? There's nothing. And, like, I don't know. I I'll be real with you. I send Gifted Hater content suggestions all the time. And, like, he follows me. Like, we talk sometimes. I don't know. I'm just a fan of him, and at the end of the day, he's more relevant than I am. So it's like, what does he get out of making a video about me? My audience is smaller. It doesn't bring anything to him. If you search YouTube, Kevin Martinez Throwaway, you will see my street clips. All right. From when I skated. Dude, I need to figure out this whole streaming thing so we can, like, watch stuff together. I feel like that would be sick. Gifted Hater is funny. People shouldn't take it serious. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, regardless, even if he wasn't funny, even, like, if he was just some angry dude that was out to just ruin somebody's day, like, who cares? It's just some, like, like, you shouldn't be, like, worried about, like, what other people say. Like, I don't know. You have to pick and choose who you listen to, and it's like, if there's somebody that's just saying negative stuff or whatever, it's like, you get to choose whether you listen to that or not. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, like, if they've got valid points, listen. If they don't have valid points, like, don't listen. But decide that for yourself. Mad, what's up, dude? How are you? Um, Gifted Hater would definitely do a video with you. I don't know. Maybe maybe somewhere down the line. I've already, like, thought this out in my head because he has a mean big flip. Um, but I don't know. Or, like, front crooks, because I'm obsessed with front crooks, and he can front crook pretty good. You and Gifted Hater should do a collab soon. Agree. LJ and Gifted Hater collab video would be awesome. I don't know, dude. I don't think I have that much personality. I think he is like he's got good charisma, dude. I'm pretty boring. I just overthink things. Have you seen this website for what? I've just come. Can you show me the shoes? Oh yeah, I'll show you the shoes. Here you go. Here are the Nyjah threes. Have you seen their website for grip tape, Rika Yushi? I think the homie Young Wavy is sponsored by Rika Yushi grip tape. Gifted Hater is like a comedian in the skate space. He's supposed to make fun and poke at things in the community. He's not mean. It's all jokes. Yeah. You think that's cool, Mad? Look at this. Look at the bottom. This is my favorite part of the shoe. Is outsole. I think it number one, it's transparent. I love transparent outsoles for some reason, but then this one is just holes straight through to the midsole. So this is like supposed to be one of the lightest skate shoes like ever made. I agree with that though. About Gifted Hater being a comedian, but also it's not quite like I don't know. He's not quite just a comedian. Like I think he has good things to say. Like he makes valid points, and he's not just saying stuff because he's feeling a certain way. Like he has reasons. Nyjah Soul is gonna trigger tripophobes. I don't know what that is. I just mean he's not near good enough to be talking about pros like he does and has a terrible attitude. Yeah, like, okay, but it's like, so are we all supposed to never say anything about pros then? Because none of us are on their level? And it's like, even within pros, like Chris Roberts, does he get to talk about pros? Like, he was a pro, but he was like, you know, low tier, mid tier pro. I don't know. You gotta, if you're gonna say that he can't be talking about pros, you have to like, why not? Like, I don't know. You have to draw a line in the sand somewhere. Like, when do people get to talk? Okay, so talk all you want, but don't trash them. See, again, I disagree with you because he can trash them, but if it makes people like you not like him. So at the end of the day, like, he gets what's coming to him, right? If he's trashing pros and that comes off a certain way, like he has to deal with the ramifications of that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think it's like should or should not. It's just like it is what it is kind of a thing. Hey, buddy, you're back. You're back. Oh my gosh, look at your face. All right, come here, buddy. Let's show the chat what happened to your face. Let's show the chat what happened to your face. Did you eat an Oreo? Did you eat an Oreo? Look at that. Oh my gosh. The Oreo got you, dude. Oh my gosh, you're so funny, bro. I haven't looked at it from the perspective. Thanks, I appreciate that. He trashes people respectfully, though. He's giving them constructive criticism. Yeah, at the end of the day, like he can say what he wants, and people can reject it or accept it. It's like I believe in people saying what they want, and then you choose to do with that what you will. All right, guys. I think we've been doing this long enough. Appreciate everybody for showing up and for the list of questions. I'll work on this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, say bye. Say bye. Make a W's for Silas. W's for the Silas. Before you leave, W's for Silas. W's for Silas. W's, buddy. They're dropping W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. It looks like you have a Dracula thing going on. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Yeah, he's got a nice little goatee there. Zombie Silas. Oh my gosh, he just stacked it so hard. Big love from Tahiti. Tahiti. I used to know how to say hello in Tahitian. I don't remember anymore. Tahiti. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.